What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around. You don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now, let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer found the overall design of this ultrawide monitor to be fairly standard, with a lightweight plastic construction and thin bezels that are reminiscent of older displays. While there's an LED light ring on the back, our reviewer noted it was quite dim and offered no customization beyond a simple on-off switch. A more significant issue this client encountered was with the monitor's performance when waking from sleep. It often takes a full 3 to 5 seconds to power on after the connected laptop is already awake, a frustrating delay. On a few occasions, this display failed to turn on entirely, forcing a manual power cycle to get it working again. This sluggish behavior was a notable step down from other monitors the reviewer has used with the same setup. The included stand also presented some challenges. While sturdy enough to prevent accidental tipping, it was prone to wobbling if the desk was shaken. The primary complaint, however, was its low height. Our reviewer found that their laptop screen obscured a large portion of the bottom of the display, which was a constant annoyance when working with applications that have controls along the lower edge. Out of the box, the image quality was underwhelming, appearing washed out and overly gray. This client had to dive into the settings and make significant manual adjustments to the brightness, saturation, and contrast to achieve a vibrant and accurate picture. After this calibration, their custom profile was far superior to any of the built-in presets. For professional work like 3D modeling and video editing where perfect color accuracy isn't the top priority, this monitor performs well. However, it is not recommended for tasks requiring precise color matching. Despite its quirks, this display ultimately delivers on its core technical specs, hitting its advertised resolution and high refresh rates without issue.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer kicks things off by saying their highly positive take on this monitor was definitely helped by snagging it for an exceptionally good price. They felt the value proposition was just outstanding from the start. Regarding the physical aspects, the build quality is described as solid plastic, and the stand incorporates metal, though our reviewer bypassed the included stand for a VESA mount. The bezels around the screen are very thin, but it's worth noting there's a small, unused black border on the panel itself, so the actual viewable area is just slightly smaller than the advertised size. The curvature is subtle enough that it works well both for up-close productivity and for viewing content from across the room without any weird distortion. The out-of-the-box calibration, however, was not impressive. This client found they had to manually adjust settings like color, brightness, and contrast to get the picture looking right. After taking the time to dial it in, the display became vibrant, with good color saturation and deep blacks. They also found the screen plenty bright, often running it at a lower than max setting. In terms of performance, the monitor shines for its price point. For gaming, the high refresh rate, which this user found to be even higher than advertised when using a DisplayPort cable, makes for a smooth experience. While some of the characteristic black smearing for this type of panel is present, the built-in overdrive settings help mitigate it enough for casual gaming. A pleasant surprise for the reviewer was the excellent text clarity, making it a great choice for productivity and reading, which had been an initial concern. Overall, this monitor is seen as a fantastic, budget-friendly option that's good for a little bit of everything.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer is genuinely impressed with this ultra-wide gaming monitor. After years of sticking with a 1080p resolution, the jump to 1440p has been a revelation. This client had initially considered a different brand but switched based on concerns about dynamic contrast settings, taking a chance on a brand they hadn't used before, and it seems to have paid off. This monitor fulfills this person's needs, providing a larger screen area to effectively utilize the increased pixel density. They specifically wanted something that would support both a higher refresh rate and VESA adaptive sync, features present in their existing gaming monitors, and this one delivers. The brightness is also a pleasant surprise. According to our reviewer, the pixel density at this size makes text noticeably sharper compared to their previous 27-inch displays. While the default color temperature leans a bit cool, it's easily adjustable to personal preference. Both units the client purchased arrived without any dead pixels, which is always a relief. It even overclocks beyond the advertised refresh rate. If our reviewer had to nitpick, it would be about the included accessories. The 3-point base, while visually appealing, might not be the most practical for cramped desk setups where the keyboard needs to be close. Although it doesn't take up as much space as anticipated, a flatter base might be preferable. More significantly, the lack of height adjustability could be a problem depending on the surface you place the monitor on, making an aftermarket stand a worthwhile consideration. The included DisplayPort cable is also quite short, so you might need to factor in the cost of a longer one depending on your setup. The cable connecting the power brick to the monitor is also on the short side.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.